तो चलिए अब हम इसे लिखते हैं 100 वर्ड्स पर मिनट की स्पीड पर। 1 2 3 स्टार्ट। A child should not be subjected to work at the expense of his or her education and dreams. Stop. Child labor robs minors of the opportunity to enjoy their childhood, go to school, and have a decent shot at success. Stop. Para. It condemns them to a life of limited opportunities. Stop. It is, therefore, necessary to ensure that every child is protected and not exploited for cheap labor. Stop. Para. It is not just the responsibility of the parents to eliminate child labor, but also that of the government and the society. Stop. In India, the total number of child laborers, aged between 5 and 14, is estimated to be at 10.1 million. Stop. Para. Child labor can also refer to the practice of exploiting children for financial gain. Stop. Some industries employ children in order to cut down on labor costs since their wage demand is low. Stop. Para. Work that places children in a situation that is socially, mentally, physically, or morally harmful and dangerous is also defined as child labor because it ignores the well-being of such children. Stop. Para. When children are made to perform work that is legally prohibited to be performed by children of a certain age group, such type of work is also referred to as child labor. Stop. Para. Child labor is the practice of having children engage in economic activity, on a part or full-time basis. Stop. The practice deprives children of their childhood, and is harmful to their physical and mental development. Stop. Para. Child labor is caused by several factors. Stop. Some of them include poverty. This is the single biggest factor contributing to the children working hard in factories or shops or construction sites rather than playing and getting an education. Stop. Families do not have enough resources and children often become the means for more income, even if it means having to forego the privileges of childhood. Stop. Children who come from poor families may be forced to work to support their siblings and parents or supplement the household income when expenses are more than the parents' earnings. Stop. It is a huge problem, especially in developing countries where parents are unable to generate income due to the lack of employment opportunities or education. Stop. Children can be found employed in mines or hawking in the streets to earn money that is used to provide basic necessities such as food and clothing for the family. Stop. Children may also be employed in factories to generate income for the family instead of attending school. Stop. Some children have left orphans or abandoned due to poverty. Stop. Such children do not have anyone to take care of them and end up working to feed themselves unless taken up by orphanages. Stop. Such a practice is a common phenomenon in poverty-stricken regions with large factories set up by international companies. Stop. Low aspiration It is important for parents and children to understand that they can work hard and make something great of themselves. Stop. Low aspirations by parents and children is a major cause of child labor because in such a situation, being employed in a local factory, or selling grocery in the streets is the normal way of life. Stop. To these types of children and parents, success only belongs to a certain region or group of people. Stop. They do not aspire to become professionals in the society or great entrepreneurs. Stop. It is a mindset that forms the very foundation of child labor. Stop. Huge demand for unskilled laborers. The demand for unskilled laborers is another cause of child labor. Stop. Children are mostly unskilled and provide a chief source of labor, making them an attractive option for many greedy employers. Stop. Child labor, by virtue of being cheap, increases the margin of profits for such entrepreneurs whose only objective is provide maximization, even if it comes at the expense of ethics and good business practices. Stop. These types of employers can also force children to work under unfavorable conditions through manipulations or blatant threats. Stop. Illiteracy, a society with many educated people, understands the importance of going to school and pursuing dreams. Stop. Children have the ability and time to become whatever they aspire to be. Stop. Illiteracy, on the other hand, makes it difficult for many people to understand the importance of education. Stop. Illiterate people view education as a preserve of the privileged in the society. Stop. They will therefore not provide support to children so that they can go to school and build solid foundations for future success. Stop. The same view of life is seen among illiterate parents who prioritize children contributing to the upkeep of the family over going to school. Stop. Early marriages. Marrying at an early age is a major contributing factor to overpopulation. Stop. Having many children with little or no resources to support them leads to child labor. Stop. Older children are forced to work in order to help their parents support the family. Stop. High cost of education. Quality education is expensive. Stop. Too many parents who live in abject poverty, priority in given to providing food for family because education is too expensive to afford, especially when there are many children to pay school fees for. Stop. Instead of letting children stay at home because there is lack of money to send them to school, parents opt to have them working as unskilled laborers to help support the family. Stop. Some parents can also only afford basic education, which means that children will be forced to look for work since they cannot pursue their education further. Stop. Gender discrimination. Often girls are required to quit school and take up work to supplement family income until they are suitably married off. Stop. This too is an observation in typically vulnerable classes. Stop. Family tradition. Many families with businesses or traditional occupations like arts, etc. Stop. Expect the children to work to be able to pass on the traditional arts or business only by experience. Stop.